Hello everyone, I am Usharani. Welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, I am going to explain about that trigonometry chapter. In that exercise number 10.2, second bit, first one. What is that? Choose the right option and justify your choice. What is the first question? 2 tan 30 degrees divided by 1 plus tan square 45 degrees. That is the question. If you simplify this one, how much you will get? Here 4 options are given. You have to choose the right one. So we have to simplify. Let us start now. In this, what the question? 2 tan 30 degrees divided by 1 plus tan square 45 degrees. In this, where tan 30 equal to how much? 1 by root 3. 2 tan 30 is nothing but 2 into tan 30 degrees. So, 2 into 1 by root 3. Just you have to substitute the values. Divided by 1 plus tan square 45 degrees. Where tan 45 equal to 1. Tan square 45 equal to 1 square. Now, 2 into 1, 2 by root 3 divided by 1 plus 1 square is nothing but 1. Now 2 by root 3 divided by 1 plus 1 equal to here. In the numerator fraction divided by whole number. Now what is the procedure? Whenever fraction is there in the numerator or in the denominator or both in the numerator and denominator, which procedure you have to follow means just write down that numerator value if it is a whole number or the fraction as it is you write. So 2 by root 3 fraction is there in the numerator as it is you write. Next denominator, what it becomes means it will become the multiplicative reciprocal. Then it becomes multiplication and denominator number it will become the reciprocal. So what is the reciprocal of 2? That is 1 by 2. Where 2 and 2 will be cancelled, the value equal to 1 by root 3. Here but options are given in terms of trigonometric ratios with some angle. So 1 by root 3 value is related to which one? Just sin 60. No, that value equal to root 3 by 2, cos 60 equal to 1 by 2, tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. So this is the right option. What is the answer? C, tan 30 degrees. This is the right answer. Next second bit is 1 minus tan square 45 degrees divided by 1 plus tan square 45 degrees equal to how much? Here options are A equal to tan 90 degrees and B equal to 1, C equal to sin 45 degrees and D equal to 0. Just simplify. Later you can find out the right answer. Now here 1 minus tan square 45 degrees divided by 1 plus tan square 45 degrees, that equal to, just you have to substitute the values. So 1 minus where tan square 45, where tan 45 equal to 1, 1 square is nothing but, just you write for substitute the value 1 square by 1 plus again tan square 45, tan 45 equal to 1, so here also you have to write 1 square. Now 1 minus 1 square value equal to 1, 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. So 1 minus 1 equal to 0, 0 by 2, 0 by 2 equal how much? 0. This is the right answer. Where is our option? Here C, tan 90, B, C and D. Where it is? D is the right answer. Now second bit, third one. Here what is that? 2 tan 30 degrees divided by 1 minus tan square 30 degrees. Here again A, B, C, D options are given. Now you have to check it. 2 tan 30 degrees divided by 1 minus tan square 30 degrees. That equal to 2 tan 30, where tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. So 2 into 1 by root 3 by 1 minus, again tan 30 value is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 whole square. that equal to 2 by root 3 by 1 minus 1 by root 3 whole square equal to 3. Here you can show like this. Square and square root will be cancelled. Next continuation here you write 2 by root 3 by 1 minus 1 by 3. Here root 3 whole square equal to 3. So 1 minus 1 by 3. That equal to numerator value is 2 by root 3 by here 1 minus 1 by 3. Find out the LCM where LCM is 3. Here 1 is nothing but 1 by 1. So 1 3 ja 3 minus 3 is divisible in this one term. 1 1 ja 1. That equal to 2 by root 3 by again 2 by 3. Now here two fractions are there both in the numerator and denominator. Now you have to do 2 by root 3 into 3 by 2. Just it will become the multiplicative reciprocal. So 2 by 3 it becomes 3 by 2. Now 2 and 2 will be cancelled. The value equal to 3 by root 3. Whenever root term is there in the denominator, you have to rationalize the term. That means rationalizing is nothing but with the denominator root term you have to multiply both in the numerator as well as in the denominator. So root 3 by root 3. So 3 into root 3, 3 root 3 divided by, where root 3 and root 3 is root 3 whole square. Root 3 whole square means square and root will be cancelled. That equal to 3 root 3 by 3. Here 3, here 3. Numerator and denominator both place 3 is there. So you can cancel the term 3. Now the value equal to root 2. The final answer is root 3. So now you have to check it. Again the options are given in terms of trigonometric ratios with some angle. So you have to check it. Cos 60, sin 60. Cos and sin values are 1 by 2 or root 3 by 2 or 1 like that you will get. So this is not the right one. Where tan 60 equal to root 3. This is the right answer. Tan 60. Therefore that value equal to tan 60. C is the right option. Next third question. Evaluate sin 60 degrees into cos 30 degrees plus sin 30 into cos 60 degrees. What is the value of sin of 60 plus 30 degrees and what can you conclude? That is the question. So in this what you have to find out? Evaluate sin 60 cos 30 by sin 60 degrees cos 30 degrees plus sin 30 degrees cos 60 degrees. First you have to find out this value. Directly you have to substitute the values where sin 60 equal to root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 into here any the symbol is not there means the meaning is multiplication here. So you can write dot also is nothing but multiplication into cos 30 where cos 30 equal to again root 3 by 2 plus sin 30 equal to what's the value 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into cos 60 equal to again 1 by 2. Now root 3 into root 3 whole square divided by 2 into 2 4 plus 1 into 1 square is nothing but 1 again here 2 square equal to 4. Now root 3 whole square and square root will be cancelled. So 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Now you have to find out the LCM where LCM is a 4 and numerator values directly you can add 3 plus 1 4 by 4 where 4 by 4 equal to 1. This is the answer. Now this question is not completed so you have to continue. First one we already found the value. Second one what is the value of sin 60 degrees plus 30 degrees. This value also you have to find out. Here in bracket 60 plus 30 is there. So in bracket whatever the values are those values you have to add. That means sin 60 plus 30 equal to 90. So directly you can write here whenever one number you have then remove the bracket. So directly you write sin 90 where sin 90 equal to how much? If you observe these two questions, here also we got 1 and here also we got 1. So both values are equal. So how can you write here? This sine A and B, here one value 60 degrees I have to assume as A and 30 degrees I have to assume as B. That means sine A plus B equal to A equal to 60 and B equal to 30. Sine A cos B, that is sine A cos B plus again cos A sine cos A sin B. This is the answer. How can you conclude? What can you conclude? That is the last one in this. So how can you conclude or what can you conclude means this is the conclusion. What is the formula? Sin A plus B equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. This is the conclusion. Is it clear? Next question. Is it right to say cos 60 degrees plus 30 degrees equal to cos 60 into cos 30 minus sin 60 into sin 30 degrees? Now, you have to check it. Later we can conclude. Now here what is the given question? Cos 60 degrees plus 30 degrees equal to cos 60 degrees into cos 30 degrees minus sin 60 degrees into sin 30 degrees. Is it right or not? We have to check it. Here this one is LHS and this one is RHS. So LHS value you have to take. What is that LHS? Cos 60 degrees plus 30 degrees. That equal to cos 60 plus 30 equal to 90 degrees. So cos 90, where cos 90 equal to how much? 0. This value equal to 0. Now RHS we have to check it. That is cos 60 degrees into cos 30 degrees minus sin 60 degrees into sin 30 degrees. Now here cos 60 degrees, where cos 60 equal how much? 1 by 2 into cos 30 equal how much? Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 minus, where sin 60 equal how much? Root 3 by 2 into sin 30 equal to 1 by 2. Right. Now 1 into root 3 by 4 minus again root 3 into 1 is root 3 by 2 to the 4. Now here directly also can cancel. Why? Because one is the plus term and another one is the minus term. Both values are same. Directly you can cancel and you can write as 0. This value equal to 0. Otherwise here LCM is 4. Root 3 minus root 3, that equal to 0 by 4. 0 by 4 is nothing but 0. Like that also we can write it. Extend the steps. Now here this value is also 0 and this RHS value is also 0. What you can conclude? So therefore LHS equal to RHS. What is that LHS value? Cos 60 degrees plus 30 degrees equal to cos 60 degrees into cos 30 degrees minus sin 60 degrees into sin 30 degrees. Yes, it is the right. Yes, we can say that this is in the form of cos 60 and 30. 160 you have to assume as A and 30 degrees you have to assume as B. Cos A plus B equal to cos A 60 degrees into cos B minus again sin A into sin B. This is the formula. Cos A plus B equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Yes. Is it right? Yes, it is the right answer. Is it clear? Now, next question, fifth one. In right angle triangle, triangle PQR, right angle is at Q and PQ equal to 6 centimeters, angle RPQ equal to 60 degrees. Determine the lengths of QR and PR. This is the given question. So, what is the given data here? First, you have to write down the given data. Here, in the given that, what is given here? Triangle PQR is a right angle triangle. Triangle PQR is a right angle triangle. And right angle at which letter? Q. Right angle at Q and PR equal to length PQ equal to 6 centimeters, comma, angle RPQ equal to 60 degrees. This is the given data. First you have to write down the given data. Whatever is given in the question, those details you have to write down. Now here, in this question, one right angle triangle is there. That right angle triangle name is triangle PQR. Just draw the right angle triangle. This is one of the right angle triangle. PQR is the name of this right angle triangle, but right angle is at which letter? Q. So this is the right angle. Here you have to write down Q. Where you have to write the letters, that you have to carefully observe the given data and you have to represent here. Again here, angle RPQ, that means the angle at which letter? Middle letter. Always you have to consider that this angle is a middle letter. What is the middle letter here? P. So here P, this value equal to 60 degrees. P, Q and this is a right angle. So no need to represent. This one is 90 degrees. Now here, what are the lengths? PQ, where PQ equal to 6 centimeters. What you have to find out here? QR equal to how much, and again PR is equal to how much. These two values, these two lengths you have to find out. Here we know that trigonometric angle here, and one is that length of one side of the right angle triangle. Use this angle trigonometric ratios, you can find out the values. Now here, how to find out which trigonometric ratio you have to consider means, here first if you want to find out this length in this right angle triangle, if you represent P equal to 60 degrees, if you consider P as a reference angle, then RQ, this is the opposite side, and this one PQ is the adjacent side. Here angle is given. So related to opposite side and adjacent side, that which trigonometric ratio is related, that you have to think and take. So that is related to only tan and cot. If you take the tan theta, that equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Here theta is nothing but angle, where theta equal to 60 degrees. So here I am taking tan 60 degrees, where tan theta equal to opposite side by adjacent side, that equal to RQ by PE. So RQ equal to how much we don't know, just write, divided by PQ equal to 6 centimeters. So 6. Now tan 60 degrees equal to how much, you have to write the value. Tan 60 equal to how much? Root 3. So root 3 equal to here RQ divided by 6. Now cross multiply, where RQ or QR, anyway you can write, that equal to 6 root 3. This is the answer. We know this value, that value equal to, we got 6 root 3. Now this is the hypotenuse in this right angle triangle. You can take any one. Hypotenuse is required means you can take any of the, which trigonometric ratio you have to consider means, that is related to which trigonometric ratio you have to think and consider. Here sin theta, where sin theta equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Suppose if you want to consider this one, then cos theta equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Any one you can take, that is our wish. So I am taking here sin 60 degrees equal to opposite side, that is opposite, that means QR divided by hypotenuse, that is PR. That equal to QR equal to, already we know the value 6 root 3 by PR. Now sin 60 equal to here how much? Root 3 by 2. Sin 60 equal to root 3 by 2, that equal to 6 root 3 by PR. Now cross multiply. That PR into root 3, that equal to 2 into 6, 12 root 3. 2 into 6 root 3, that is directly I have taken 2 into 6 root 3. First you write. Next where PR equal to 2 6 12, 12 root 3 divided by root 3. Where root 3 and root 3 will be cancelled. So PR equal how much now? 12. This is the answer. And here one more thing here. One of the length of this right angle triangle is given in centimeter. The units are centimeter. So remaining all sides lengths also you have to mention in the units only. Same units, that so PR equal to 12 centimeters as well as here. First one is this one, QR equal to 6 root 3 centimeters. Okay, is it clear? Next question in this, in triangle XYZ, a right angle is at Y, YZ equal to X and XZ equal to 2X. Now then determine angle YXZ and angle YZX. Here, what is given here? First write on the given data. Here, one of the right angle triangle, given that triangle XYZ is a right angled triangle. That is already given. Right angle is at which letter? Is at Y. Is at Y, comma, YZ equal to X. YZ equal to X and XZ equal to 2X. First, draw that right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle, this is a right angle. At right angle, you have to write on that letter Y. Already is mentioned in the question. So remaining two letters are X and Z. You have to mention. So here, two lengths are given. What are those two lengths here? In this YZ equal to YZ equal to X as well as ZX or XZ equal to 2X. Just write on the value. And YX we don't know. That is a given data, but what you have to find out here, these two angles, X angle as well as Z angle, both angles you have to find out. For finding these two angles, one more side is also required. That side value, how can you find out? Means by using that Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, what is that Pythagoras theorem? So this theorem only we can apply for finding any other length of the right angle triangle. So what is that Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square equal to opposite side square plus adjacent side square. So here hypotenuse square equal to, here what is the hypotenuse? This slant line or longest highest length in this right angle triangle, this we call it as the hypotenuse or longest length in a right angle triangle. So Zx is the hypotenuse. So here you can write Zx square equal to here xy square, opposite side is yz. So first write according to that yz square plus adjacent side is xy square. X z square equal to yz square plus yx square. Now here xz we know the value, that equal to 2x whole square. Here equal to yz equal to how much? X. So x square plus yx square. Now here in this 2x whole square means 2 square 4, 4x square equal to x square plus yx square. where yx square is only is required. So yx square equal to 4x square. This goes to other side, it will become minus, so minus x square. So yx square equal to 3x square. We want only the yx. So square goes to other side, it will become square root 3x square. That equal to root 3 x square is nothing but x. Yx value equal to here how much we got? Root 3x. This is the length of this side. So that side we got it. Now we have to find out the x angle as well as z angle. So I am taking here tan x. Here x as the reference angle. Tan x. Tan theta. What is the tan theta formula? Opposite side by adjacent side. Here theta is nothing but x. Where tan x equal to zy by yx. So zy equal to x divided by root 3x. Yx equal to root 3x. Now x and x will be cancelled. So tan x equal to how much we got here? Anything not there means the meaning is 1. So 1 by root 3. Then 1 by root 3 value, which trigonometric angle? That value equal to which trigonometric angle? That equal to 30 degrees. That means where x equal to y, because tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. So what is that x? X equal to 30 degrees. Next one is tan z. Any other trigonometric ratio we can take. I am taking here tan theta, where theta is nothing but here z. Tan z equal to here tan z, that equal to, for this reference angle, z as a reference angle, then which is opposite side? This is yz or xy by adjacent side is zy. Now tan z equal to xy equal how much? Root 3x divided by zy equal to x. Now x and x will be cancelled, where tan z equal to root 3. That means z equal how many degrees? Tan 60 degrees. Where tan 60 equal to root 3. Therefore z equal to 60 degrees. So you can conclude that here. Therefore angle yxz, where x equal how much? 30 degrees, and angle yzx equal how much we got? 60 degrees. This is the answer. Is it clear? Last question in this exercise. What is it? Is it right to say that sin A plus B equal to sin A plus sin B? Justify your answer. Now here what you have to take? A and B values you have to assume. Let A equal to 60 degrees and B equal to 30 degrees. Just you have to assume like that. Now here sin A plus B equals sin A plus sin B. This is LHS and that one is RHS. Now first you take LHS. LHS, what is that LHS? Sin A plus B, that equal to sin A equal how much we assume? 60 degrees. Substitute the value, plus B equal to 30 degrees, that equal to sin, in bracket 60 plus 30, both values are there in the bracket, so just you should add sin 90, where sin 90 equal how much? 1. So LHS value equal to 1 we got. Sin A plus B equal to 1. Now you have to take RHS. Consider that RHS value. What is that? Sin A plus sin B. Sin A plus sin B. Sin A equal how much we assume? 60 degrees. So sin 60 plus sin B equal to 30 degrees. Just you have to substitute those two values in place of A and B. Where sin 60 equal to how much value? Root 3 by 2. Plus sin 30 equal how much? 1 by 2. find out the LCM, where LCM is 2 here, root 3 plus 1, that equal to, you can write 1 plus root 3 by 2. This is the answer. RHS equal to R sin A plus sin B equal to 1 plus root 3 by 2. Just if you observe here, LHS value and RHS value both are not equal. Hence, you can conclude that here LHS is not equal to RHS. So, we cannot say that sin A plus B equal to sin A plus sin B. This is the answer. Is it clear? If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you all. Once again, thank you.